Hi, kiddos. Welcome back. So this week, Miss Lori chose this book to share with you. It's by the author who wrote Piggy and Gerald. Do you guys remember that book? Yes, it's Mo Willems. Very cool. Okay. He's the author. And the illustrator is Amber Wren. And the title of the book is Because. Okay. And then the back of the book, I really like this little quote here. It says, an unexpected note can change a life. Okay, so let's find out what inspired this little girl and how did it happen. Okay, sometimes it feels like a click, or all of a sudden it just hits you and you're like, okay, this is what I want to become. Maybe a chef, right? And let's see what this little girl wants to become. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music. They formed an orchestra. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to join. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. Because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Because workers checked the lights and the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. Just by looking at this picture, right? And in the beginning of the story, how it said that everybody was working hard and day and night. They worked, like all their life, learning how to play their instrument. That is something that we need to look up to, right? Yes, because see how many people are there that is needed to make an orchestra. How many people's hard work, right? And ta-da! In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. Soon, she started to write music too. Because, like Franz, the young woman had something to share. I think the word here that says it fed her, it kind of means like spiritually, right? And it gives her power because that's something that moves her, okay? Makes her feel good. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. She was lucky the first time when when the uncle got sick and that she got the ticket, right? Then she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. And that night, someone else was changed. That is how it happens. All right. And then when Miss Lori was talking about, like how it's really cool when there are so many people in the orchestra, but don't forget, right? Like in this picture here, you need so many other people to make things happen, right? Because it says here, if it wasn't for her, the custodian who was cleaning the floor, right? And the electrician who was checking the lights and making sure everything was good, right? And then the librarian who was, making sure that everybody got their scores correctly and stuff like that. So you have to understand, kids, it's all about teamwork, okay? And a lot of times we see the performers on stage and they look very cool. Yes, they did their hard work, but again, it's also the people who are in the backstage who's doing all the work to make everything happen. So for anything grand to happen, okay, it takes so many of us. It takes so many people to work hard. All right. So I hope that inspired you. And I'm looking forward to see if you have something to share with me about what inspired you. Or maybe there is something that kind of sparked you and you just knew, when you grow up, what you want to be. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye.